Hurrah! All right, we have lavender and cedar sachets for keeping in drawers with knitted things to keep them nice and the moths away.
We don't want the moths.
And then I have a cedar bat.
Yeah.
For the same purpose. But it's a bat. And I wanted it.
Yeah, that's fun. Just in case it was somehow cut off in the recording. This is Jay, and it's a pretty cool representation of Junji, the Midnight Sky. A very useful card. So you have 38 other things open, so let's get after it.
You keep saying 38, which makes me sound like some sort of like Advent hoarder.
You're an Advent enjoyer.
3.
Yeah. My wife doesn't like it when I talk in hyperbole. Turns out.
Yeah, I'm a precise person.
She's very precise, and I'm very not.
Dramatically blown out of proportion things make me sad, especially when they imply something semi-negative.
I'm definitely not implying anything negative at all. What are you doing, Phileas? Phileas, come here.
Come here. Come here.
Our dog is, I don't know what he's doing.
Yes, that's my face.
And now he's semi-assaulting my wife.
There you go. That's a lap. Here you go. Yes, you go. Yes. You can sniff everyone's faces.
Mm-hmm.
You can't lick your paws. I want my pretty ear squishies. Alright. See, you can participate. It's fun.
Yep.
I'm consistently good at covering up my little key to what colors are.
Yeah.
Water lily.
Ta-da.
I like a good water lily.
You do. It's one of your favorite parts of the botanical garden here in Atlanta. So.
Get a different shaped box today.
Oh, different shaped box. It's just very stretched out yarn.
Chocolate. Salted chocolate crunch. Crunchy toasted breadcrumbs.
Hopefully not.
Crunchy toasted breadcrumbs dusted with sea salt in swirled dark chocolate. And delicate maple sweetness, a sprinkle of bonfire smoked sea salt, crispy plant-based bacon, and milk chocolate.
Interesting.
Those sound very nice. I'm excited.
Cool.
All right.
Did they give you that big box for just those 2 little pieces of chocolate?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sometimes you need a disguise.
Yeah, you need a spacer.
Or disguise what the thing is.
That's true. Oh yeah, it's a weekend day, so you're opening 2.
Yeah. And tomorrow we finish that.
That's true.
This one is yard.
Tomorrow's the finale. Then we just have to exist for like a few days before more presents get opened.
I have the Fibre Fox one.
Oh yeah.
That one goes till Christmas Eve.
Right.
There's 24 of those.
Yeah, this one's just.
And then on Christmas Eve, that one starts. So
we just keep it rolling.
I won't run out until New Year's.
I will run out.
Yes, that's
I will
true.
run out because I jumped the gun on my
Lucas.
Advent, but that's okay.
But it's the first year you've done one. You're new to this.
It's true.
All right, so that is all.
Oh, coffee and reminiscing about the insane hockey game we went to last night.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, we can talk about that for a minute if you want to, because we were both there.
Oh my god.
So we went to a minor league hockey game. Atlanta has a team called the Atlanta Gladiators. They used to be the Gwinnett Gladiators. And I think the team that they feed is like the team that's based out of Phoenix, if I remember right. I'd have to look that up. I can't remember. But us and a bunch of our friends went to a hockey game last night, which had a lot going on. It was a double theme night, for one. One of the themes was Marvel, so there were the team was wearing like Fantastic Four themed uniforms.
Did you see the lady in the green outfit with the spiky thing over her head?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
She was dressed up like Loki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
She commented on my leggings. As
Nice.
She was
Yeah. So Rebecca wore her kind of like comic book themed leggings with that, which have like the old school sound effects all over them, which was very fun. And the other theme was, I don't even know how I would describe that theme other than like book club, like romance book club.
Yeah,
themed.
that's what they called it, was like book club, but it was definitely like romance book enthusiast theme.
Yes. So that was an interesting cross section of people, which was very fun.
Yeah.
The book club folks had like the team had offered custom jerseys for them too, which were fun. And then the game happened. The hockey game was actually really exciting. Our team got up 2 goals to 1 by the end of the first period. So pretty like fast paced. The second period was, I don't remember if anybody scored during the second period. I don't think so.
No, the other team.
They never tied it up.
No,
Yeah.
they didn't score until the third period, because we were like, oh, you waited until there was 5 minutes left in the game and gave up one of your lead goals.
Yeah, I don't remember when make a long story short, by the end of the game, or by 5 minutes left to go, Atlanta was up 3-1, and then was it Jacksonville?
Yeah, the Jacksonville Icemen.
Yeah, Jacksonville scored, made it 3-2. Wound up like emptying their goal with about 2 minutes left. So frantic, fun defense and that kind of stuff. It was a very fun game of hockey. But the intermission moments between periods, if you would like to describe the insanity of the first one.
Goodness.
If not, I'll give it a shot.
Okay, so the first thing they says is like, it's time for whiskey on ice. And I was like, okay, so this is some sort of like liquor promotional thing that's going to happen, right? And they come out and with this giant tree trunk looking thing on dollies and roll it out across the ice, because it was just like a surface that people could walk on.
Yeah, it's a big mat.
And then I'm waiting for like the shot glasses and like some college people or like whatever to happen. Whatever is whiskey on ice. I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, we get elementary school children in martial arts outfits coming out onto this setup with their instructor, who then has to drag them around by their arms to get them in the places he wants them to. And then they do some like form work, I guess.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, you're distracted by the fact that like 4 of them are in full pads, like MMA style,
like sparring gear.
padding.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, so like that's not just for form work. And so there comes a point where the instructor's like sent off like various groups of kids, I don't know, based on their belt color or something. He's like, all right, you're done. Like, go, like whatever. And then the children in the riot gear just start punching each other and kicking each other.
Yep.
And it was like, I think it was supposed to be semi-controlled, but it just devolved. And then there were like
Anarchy.
1 kid in a red helmet sandwiched by 2 kids in a blue helmet, and the 2 kids in the blue helmet were just beating the red one. And they were just like, they would have gone on all night.
Yeah.
They had to like whistle them off the ice, basically.
It was the most, like, I've been to a lot of sporting events over the course of my life. That is one of the most insane intermission shows I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It was just a bunch of elementary schoolers beating the hell out of each other.
And we're talking like kids from probably like the age of like 5 or 6.
Yeah. Up to
like
probably
maybe
like
10?
there were
A couple of them.
A couple of them were maybe 13 or 14.
Overwhelmingly,
yeah, but it was
the ages
mostly,
of like 6 and 8.
Yeah, it was mostly little kids. So yeah, it was hilarious.
And they give them sticks at the end, and then there were stick battles happening. It was just like this gets wilder and wilder.
It was worth the price of admission just for that, to be dead honest with you. And then for the second intermission, which was still very fun, the kids team. It was like the under 10
Pee-wee hockey team, basically.
Pee-wee hockey team that the minor league team like sponsors or supports or whatever. Came out and they played a scrimmage for like 15 minutes or so, maybe 10 minutes, which was no official, no
like
ref, no nothing. Yeah, however long it was, but no ref, no nothing. Just like
they were a lot more controlled than the martial arts children.
That's true, they were. Yeah, but that was pretty fun too. So, but yeah, all in all, a great night. We had a great time. We got home late for us,
almost midnight,
close to midnight. A couple of the rest of our friends went out and got dinner or like late food afterwards, and we were like, we're coming home. We had
worked. It was a long drive.
It was a long drive to get up there. Yeah, it took us almost over an hour really to get there because traffic was horrific going to the event, but it wasn't too bad going back.
Friday at 5 p.m. It's gonna be like we knew. Yeah,
it was bad. There was a semi truck stalled out in the middle of the highway at one point. Like, it's whatever. But all in all, 10 out of 10 night, super fun. So there you go. That's our hockey recap. Exciting game that was arguably overshadowed by 5 and 6 year olds beating the absolute hell out of each other. It was hilarious. It was amazing. Bunch of fun people in costumes too. So.
And the most bizarre like promotions and giveaways just kept happening throughout the thing.
Yeah.
Like they do some sort of like game show thing, and they're like,
oh, they messed them all up.
Oh, they messed them all up. Like the video board person, I think, was running a different night's slides basically.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't know. They were doing all of these like game show things, and every single one of them there was like an issue. And they did the like put an object under a hat and like scramble it around thing, but they kept cutting off the video before the scrambling had stopped. So like the guy couldn't guess.
It was literally impossible to track.
Because it was like it was still moving and you stopped showing it. And they tried it twice and it happened both times.
Yeah. So eventually when they go to like have the guy look where it is, they're like, so where do you think it is? And then they just show where the hockey puck under the hat is. He's like, I think it's in that one. He's like, you win. Oh my gosh.
They asked some girl a question so that she could get cookies from Crumble. And the question that they put up on the video screen was different than the question
that they asked
that the host person asked. And the girl answered the question that the host person asked, I guess correctly, but it was not the question on the screen.
Yeah. It was kind of perfect.
Just and then they're like, and you get 3 cookies.
Yeah.
And we were like,
okay.
These prizes are a little
yeah.
And then it was like I think they had like a generic like sort of game show setup thing, and so like when people would like score in a category, they're like, you got the 1,000 category and also the 500 category. Which prize would you like? And they're like, I want the 1,000 prize, obviously. And the person's like, excellent, you have won a 10% off our business.
Currently snoring into my hip. Happy Saturday.
Just, okay, all the laps.
Yep.
Hello, Vlogmas. I have discovered another baking problem, so the Lebkuchen are being extremely difficult this year. They take these little wafer things. They're basically like communion wafers, but apparently you use them in baking for things. And last year we got a box of them. I didn't realize that out of the whole box of them, we only had 11 left, which is not enough to do the whole batch of cookies. And they're not locally available from what I can find. and the internet is also out of stock of them in like most places, and we can't get them like immediately. So I don't know. This is annoying. I am annoyed. I don't know what to do. Whatever. The oven's already on before I discovered this, so I'm going to bake the 11 of them, and then I guess we'll see if I bake without it, if I... I don't know. I'm tired. It's 3:30 already. I've done no baking, and I have lots of baking to do today. I've done no plannering, and I wanted to do lots of plannering today. I have done barely any knitting, and I wanted to do lots of knitting today. And basically I just feel behind on everything. I did, however, put away all of my fancy clothes that have been out from various events. I folded up and like reorganized all of my knits because I have more knits than when I originally organized my closet. And I reorganized the wrapping paper box because it was getting a little crazy. I am ready to wrap the remaining gifts. So progress has been made, just not in all of the areas that I wanted to. I did get my manicure from Bonnie, so I have my solstice, Christmas, New Year's nails done. I also feel like I made this dough too thick. I wrote down a cryptic note on the recipe that I made up last year that said, try an extra half cup of flour, but I don't know if I actually tried the extra half cup of flour last year or if I went without it. So I put it in, and now I'm questioning that decision because this seems really thick now. But I guess we're gonna gamble with the 11 wafers we have and see how it bakes up. I don't like when things go wrong and I'm on a deadline. And also, these take a lot of like very special ingredients that I don't have more of, so it's not like I can just whip up more. Be like, yeah, that didn't work out, here's another batch. It's like, actually, I don't have more candied citrus peel. Actually, I don't have more communion wafers. Whatever. We're gonna cross our fingers that these come out right. They smell so good. I'm also probably grumpy because I've barely eaten any food today, so I am heating up Tuscan white bean and kale soup so that I can eat some food other than the granola bar I had earlier. And I'm going to make myself a latte because although we went to the coffee shop next to my nail salon, I haven't had like an at-home latte yet today, and I think it's making me sad. So, all right, wish them luck, good vibes, please spread correctly, please bake nicely, please be delightful. Here we go. So today's cookie is Pecan Butterballs. This style of cookie goes by several names, but this is what my mom calls them. And this is definitely a recipe from the family cookbooks. They represent 6 geese a laying because they are white and goose-like. And Phileas is very upset that we are doing voiceover. And the movie of the day is The Muppet Christmas Carol because the whole Christmas feast revolves around a goose. And there are many feathered friends in the Muppet family during the Christmas Carol.